Greetings from Boston. I am so honored to help commemorate CADHAC's 25th anniversary. If I wasn't going to be in Ireland with my family, I would be there with you in person to celebrate this amazing milestone. When I visited Nuevo León in 2015 as President Obama's U.S. ambassador to the UN, I had the privilege of meeting not only with Hermana Consuelo and the many remarkable people who are part of your organization, but heartbreakingly with the families of people whose loved ones had been disappeared. To most of you in the audience today, I remember your stories so vividly. The pain and anguish of suddenly losing a partner, a child, the frustration and the righteous anger at authorities who failed to protect them, and then afterwards failed to hold perpetrators accountable. But to this day, and I can't tell you how often I think about you all, I remain so blown away, so struck by the dedication that I saw, the insistence of families that they would never give up on the search for truth, and CADHAC's unwavering commitment to dignity and justice for every single person in the community. Your work truly gives me a sense of possibility. It confirms that there is always something to be done, always something that dedicated activists can do, always someone out there who can be helped or who would benefit from one's support. There is no better example of this than CADHAC, which many of you, under the leadership of Hermana Consuelo, have built from humble beginnings into one of the most impactful human rights organizations in Mexico. And you should know you're famous all around the world as well. 25 years ago, there were no organizations in Nuevo León to advocate for victims or to support families in desperate need. But in the face of grave threats to human rights, arbitrary detentions, torture, military abuses, CADHAC became a force for good, and in the process has positively impacted and even saved the lives of many, many people. I recently came across an interview with Hermana Consuelo. She was asked how the people who work or volunteer at CADHAC, many of you, keep fighting in the face of incredibly difficult circumstances. Her response, it won't surprise you, was perfect. She said, "We in CADHAC cannot close our eyes to the suffering that we cannot understand. We are small. We try to do our best. This is something that we have to do it. There is no question." That was Hermana Consuelo. This idea, as she put it, we have to do it, there is no question, is for me extremely profound. Given the dire situation faced by human rights defenders, journalists, and citizens in Mexico, and unprecedented levels of violence, the truth is that many good people would still hesitate to challenge those in power. But CADHAC, Hermana Consuelo, the volunteers, the lawyers, the families make it impossible for corrupt officials or crooked cops to operate with impunity. You are a shining example, a major and desperately needed bright spot in an incredibly dark time. In our own way, we are living a dark time here in the United States as well. I am deeply concerned by President Trump's praise for authoritarian leaders, praise for attacks on democratic institutions. All of these words and actions by the United States undercut the critical human rights work of groups like CADHAC. And frankly, I'm embarrassed by the lack of respect he has shown toward the people of Mexico and to Americans here in this country of Mexican descent who contribute so much to our country. So I want to be very clear with you. You inspire us. You inspire us to stand up to injustice right here in the United States and our own communities. And most importantly, right there where you are a lifeline for people in need. I just want to close by saluting everyone who is a part of and has been a part of CADHAC for your bravery, for all you have accomplished, for your generosity of spirit. I thank you all for your tremendous work, and I send to you a message of profound solidarity, proud solidarity, and support as you continue the fight for justice and accountability. Thank you, and congratulations on 25 years.